And just as school was letting out for the summer, the students at Rusk Elementary School got a reminder how important it is to stay focused. Former NFL player Mario Henry told the students they need to set goals and visualize success.
I want them to be able to see that if I can end up being one in 248,000 to go on to the NFL, they can do whatever it is that they're trying to accomplish, whether it be being a choreographer, whether it be being a doctor, whether it be being an astronaut. Everybody has something they're going to be able to have to obtain incredible odds. So an athlete has that channeled inside when they go on to the NFL. So I want them to learn what it's like to actually be able to go for something. Goals are the most important thing that a kid will be able to have, because it's going to be able to address the drugs, the alcohol, the teen pregnancy, the depression. Every single problem that you can name to me, goal setting can solve, because it's going to give them the confidence to know who they are, what they're trying to do. A goal is something that you want to do, something you want to do more than anything, something that drives you, something that makes your heart beat. I wanted to play in the National Football League. That's what I wanted to do from the time I was 6 years old. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the National Football League, but the big thing was my friends, as I was growing up, was always saying, Mario, it's impossible to go to the National Football League. And as I grew up, I learned that one high school football player out of 248,000 go on to the NFL. But my idea was that there's 1 in 248,000, not 0 out of 248,000, so I knew I had a chance. So what I did was I really studied the game. So what I want to talk to you guys today is how to make a goal. Because you don't just say that that's something you want to do. What I did was I surrounded myself with my goal. That touchdown you saw there, I visualized that. When I was 6 years old, I visualized that touchdown. I knew exactly what it was going to sound like when I caught it. I heard the crowd. I smelled the grass. I knew every detail of that touchdown. So the thing is, you got to create in your mind first. Because if you don't create in your mind, it's not going to happen. And you are the only one that's going to keep yourself from achieving a goal. You're the only one. You got to create what you want to do, and it has to start now. Because everything is happening around you, and it's happening fast. This is the only time in life right now that everything's going to be equal. I mean, in school now, are the black kids getting a different test than different information than the Hispanic kids? You guys getting the same information? Yes, you guys are getting the same information. So then why in that class some people got an A and some people got an F? Because you didn't study and you didn't apply the information. So that's why I say this time right now in life, a decision is yours. Because success is an option, but so is failure. If you sit around, I mean, there's some people that grow up and they're like, well, man, I have it bad. You don't understand how I have it. You know, my parents don't have money. I don't live somewhere, you know, I mean, it's just real rough on me. But the thing is, you got to use that same exact story to help you make it. Because everybody's going to struggle. And what I learned about life real quick when I was trying out for that NFL team, it wasn't about my friends. So I learned real quick that I had to be a leader. This is the number that they gave me my rookie year. For those of you who know about football, this is what a quarterback wears. Quarterbacks wear number 12 because they throw the ball. I got given number 12. So when I'm trying to make the team, I'm playing wide receiver. For those who don't know about football, a wide receiver wears 80, 81 to 89. That's the numbers you wear. So when I got in my locker, I saw number 12. I said, Coach, there's a problem. I mean, I'm not trying out for quarterback. You know, you gave me number 12. He said, what are you worried about what number you have? You're not even going to be here. You're not going to be here anyway. I was just like, man, they don't think I'm going to make it. Then I read the newspaper, the USA Today, and they broke down the New England Patriots, all the wide receivers on the team, and said that I wasn't going to be on it. They said I was a great wide receiver from Rutgers University in New Jersey, but I didn't have the skills to make it in the NFL. So what happens if everybody counted me out? What would happen if I would have listened to that? I wouldn't be standing here because I would have believed it. That's why when you're in the situation you are right now, I don't care if you come from a rich family, a poor family, or a middle family. This is the only country in the whole world where you can start out with absolutely nothing and become a millionaire. Because that's why I said you guys are all getting the same information right now. When you guys take the TOS test, you're taking the same TOS test as the kids in River Oaks and West University and 5th Ward and 3rd Ward. Everybody's getting the same test, and you guys are getting the same information. So those who don't make it can't blame anybody because you're getting the same information. That's all I wanted. I got a chance to go to the Super Bowl, met Chris Tucker, met Oscar De La Hoya, met all these different superstars that I watched on TV. But then I realized that, wow, they're just like me. But they're just people that achieved what it is that they believed that they were going to do. So that's the only thing that separates everybody, and that's why you put people up saying, wow, look at so-and-so, so-and-so. But you could do the same thing. That's what I try to tell kids, and I tell them young. Because when I talk to a whole room full of this, there's one person that's going to listen to what I'm saying and be like, wow, I believe what he's talking about. I believe if he could do it, I could do it. I went to elementary school. I sat there just like this. And I sat there and listened to speakers. But the thing was, I believed. While people sat around like this, just all depressed about their life and says it's not fair, says, man, I just got it bad. I believed it. And the most powerful thing that you guys can learn is you got to know who you are. That's the hardest thing. If you ever played hide and seek and tried to find your friend, the hardest person you could find is yourself. You guys got to realize one thing. It's fun to sit there and make friends and everything like that, but you guys can't lose focus on why you guys are in school. You're here to learn. Because if you don't learn, somebody that's sitting next to you is learning. And there's only so much room at top. I mean, who in here wants to make a lot of money when they get out of school? Everybody. That's the one common thing everybody can agree upon in the United States. Las Vegas makes billions and billions and billions of dollars on somebody who wants to put in $1 and get out $1 million. But the thing is, it takes hard work and it takes to be different to make millions and billions of dollars. You can't think the same way as everybody else does. Never give up. As long as you're breathing, you got a chance.